There are no rules but one. Drink Jägermeister at minus 18 degrees Celsius.
I actually started out writing in prose. I didn't really start out writing comics. It was only when a friend of mine came to me and said, hey, you know, you have a really visual writing style. Have you ever tried writing for comics? That something seemed to click in place. Obviously, I've also been a fan. There were lots of comics available in India. Not necessarily the DC Marvel stuff at the time, but I was reading Phantom, Lee Fox Phantom on the Sunday Times newspaper. I was reading Flash Gordon, Mandrake, and all those kind of older comics that were available then. I was also reading some of the European Tintin and Asterix stuff. So I was certainly a fan, but I hadn't really considered writing for comics until much later.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting how you speak about yourself as a writer, first and foremost, because we spoke to Dan Waters recently, comic book writer as well, and he spoke as well, like he wanted to tell stories. He just didn't know what medium it will be. He first thought he was going to write books or do something for the film, but he find himself more to channel it more into comics.
Yeah, I think like that's a hallmark of a lot of really interesting, really good writers that I know. It's just the need to tell stories, and you're almost thinking of like every medium as a different environment in which you're telling your stories.
We stay genuine, uncensored and unscripted, and we always will, as we have to order our usual. Share us and subscribe us, and stay tuned until the next Wednesday. Ikuzo!